Big Dreams Intro is sponsored by CLB Customs Auto Body Shop. Welcome to the only all-sports, all-online sports show in Southwest Florida. And now your hosts, Drew, Cap, and OG.
Welcome to Big Dream Sports TV. My name's Andrew Layton. I'm here with Greg Perkins, Owen Gilliland. We back. Listen, we tried something a little different Friday. We went and did a live show. We were on our phone most of the time, but we had a lot of feedback.
It was good.
Yeah.
I thought it was good, except for the lightning.
It was real different.
Yeah, I liked it. So we might try that again. Hey, it worked.
We're going to have to give you a heads up next time. That way we don't have to be on our phone.
Oh, yeah.
Constantly.
Trying to get people to come tune in.
It worked out, though.
Yes,
it was
sir.
a good week. It was a good week.
Oh.
That beast they called Chris Curry went off.
Oh, man.
Fort Myers lost 2 in a row.
And
South
Dunbar didn't pull it
again. The Cardiac Kids again.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't know if you can call him
And
that
Dunbar
now.
did it again, too. Dropped 2 touchdown score, lead, and lost again.
Again. 2 in a row.
Okay. So,
I don't know what to think anymore.
We'll be right back right after this short break.
Walking Urban Swag. Specialize in retro Jordans and all different types of tennis shoes that's hard to find. We also carry size 50 and up shorts starting at $55. We also carry all our basic biker pants, jeans, and shorts. They start at $25. As you can see, we have a variety of different types of shoes here. We'll kick consignment. Stop in today and check us out at Urban Swag / Kick Cartel 239.
Drew's Tips and Big Dream Sports Hot Topics, sponsored by Platinum Image Barbershop. We are the best.
And we back, Big Dream Sports TV. We're going to get into Drew's Tips right off glass. I ran into a problem with a lot of seniors, and they're not taking the SAT and the ACT.
What?
Soon.
Who does
like
that?
They're waiting till their senior year. And guys, you can't do that. You need to make sure you get yourself out there as soon as possible. So if you have the grades, if you have the SAT score, all you have to do is perform on the field. And the college coaches will recruit you. But if you do not, they are going to put you at the back of the line and recruit somebody else. Come on, guys, let's get on the ball. ACT, SAT is very, very important. Very important if you want to go to the next level. Come on, guys.
Don't procrastinate. Nobody likes a procrastinator.
Not at all.
At least take
You'll
it.
be late.
At least take it 2 times a year.
Exactly. And you can take it as early as your 9th grade year. So come on, let's get on the ball. Anything else on that topic?
Like I said, don't procrastinate. Nothing good comes out of procrastinating. Get it in, get it done, and be done with it, you know? Hey, if you score good the first time, you ain't got to worry about it after that. They got 3 years not to worry about it. But hey, if you don't score as well as you would like, the first time, you know,
it over
it's
again.
an experience. You learn from your experience, and you go and you do it again, and you get right, and you get better.
Get SAT prep.
And it goes with anything, not just this stuff and these tests, but just anything. If you got something to do, go get it done. Don't wait.
Get her done. Now we're going to jump into this hot topic. And like, it is so hot. So hot.
So hot.
Chris Curry. We had him on the show last week. And this kid is almost at 1,000 yards in 4 games. Right now, he is at 834 yards.
Man.
Beast mode. How many Skittles are you eating, son?
I don't know what kind of Skittles he's eating, but I want some. I'm going to tell you that much. I mean, this guy, man, like I say every week, if you watch his film or you go to the game and you watch, these kids don't want to tackle this. This is a man, you know, on the field right now, and he's a junior.
Didn't you say that, Cap?
And
Get out of my
he came to the studio last week. He walked in, and he's like, I'm a junior. I said, you look like you're 28.
He literally,
I mean,
he made
I'm
me change my
serious.
pitch last week.
I don't know how you take that.
I mean,
Like, is that a good thing?
It's a good thing. I mean that in the best way possible.
I don't know if you calling the guy ugly?
No. I'm just saying. He's built like a grown man. Like he's
And-
ready to play like at the next level tomorrow, and he's a junior. That's what I mean by it.
I got you.
Hey,
I got you.
don't put words in my mouth. Don't twist me up like that. That's not fair.
And I think, you know, with that guy doing what he's doing, he's going to bring a lot of people in the Lehigh because somebody's going to want to do what this guy, because he's going to shatter the Lehigh rushing record. Because I don't even think they have a rushing record out there, but it's over with. It's done.
He got 4 games. I mean, he had 4 games, and he almost had 1,000.
And his carries don't even match.
Don't even match. They don't even match. Like,
So put your coach's cap on. If you're a defensive coordinator at a school, what do?
Stack the box.
you got to stack the box and make their receivers.
Because they offense don't go down the field, so I'm just gonna literally stack the box.
Tell us more.
Well, like I'm wondering why, you know, you still got these 6'3" receivers running screens. Like, come on, stretch the field.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They only gave him the ball 14 times.
Yeah.
And he scored 4 touchdowns. It's 311
But
yards.
That's the stuff that I'm talking about with
That's like 30%.
any other
He scored
high-caliber
touchdowns.
running back. Like, when you in high school and you is held this high above anybody else, you shouldn't be getting 20 carries to get 150 yards. If this kid get 20 carries,
He's hitting
he's
400
going to
yards.
hit 500 to 600 yards.
Yeah, 450.
Like, you're going to have to take him out just
And-
because you don't want to be unsportsmanlike.
And you know what I like about it the most? And I got a short time to visit with him last week. He seems like a really good kid,
Very.
humble kid,
Very.
quiet.
Yeah.
He gives credit, if you read the articles about it, he gives a credit to his teammates, his old linemen.
Pancake
And,
eaters.
you know, you got to respect that. That's what I like most about it, you know.
And Cap, you the man that watched all huddle, all the film, and you shut up and said he didn't get the ball to the 3rd drive. Like, really? Why is this guy not starting? Why is this guy not getting the ball like right off glass? That makes it easier for the receivers. It's easier for the backup running back, which Chris Curry is the backup running back, which he shouldn't be. But, you know, make it easy for the rest of the team. Let this guy lead the way, and y'all ride the beast mode wave. Like, come on.
I
So
mean,
I
he could have
say-
had 5 touchdowns if
Like, sheesh.
maybe 6
Welcome back
if
to
he
Big
would
Green
have started
Sports
the
TV.
game.
As you can see, we have baby.
Man, it's unbelievable. Like I said, it's a beast they call Chris Curry.
Yeah. And he's
just
pulling
amazing.
off stuff that Lorenzo Johnson, Ernest Graham, Noel Devine is pulling off around here.
Yeah,
And
That's that's elite company around here.
yeah.
Those
And
backs.
he's literally in that elite, you know what I'm saying, club right now. And, you know,
And the year of the backs of the 239 and the year of the backs right
Yeah.
now, I mean, it's impressive that he's pulling away as the elite back.
But
around.
it's
far and away. It's not even close right now.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, due to
our
injuries as
other
well.
backs
Yeah.
are hurt.
They're
but-
injuries, yeah, unfortunately.
But I feel like it's going to start picking up right now. It's going
Yeah.
to start picking up.
and it's,
yeah, I don't want to take it the wrong way. As far as I'm not saying that those other backs aren't great because they're injured.
yeah.
But I mean, I think it's still a testament to him that that's how big and healthy and strong he is. That I don't think, knock on wood,
That he
he can
Now,
get
he
hurt.
stay
I don't
healthy,
know.
and then you know send our prayers and condolences for the other running backs to get 100% healthy because we need to see a show. We need to see
Yeah,
a
we're halfway through
competition
this.
level.
I want the
of
second half of the season. I want to see something
the backs, baby, because this is the year of the backs.
for sure.
With that being said,
With that being said,
we'll catch you right after this short break. Ooh, kill 'em.
beast mode.
Welcome back to Big Dream Sports TV, and I have with me DeMonte Hart. And what Big Dream Sports TV is going to do is we creating a segment for scholar athletes, and DeMonte Hart is our first scholar athlete of the week. He has a 3.5 GPA. How? First of all, we're going to say welcome.
Thank you.
You do look like a little geek, though. You got your little Poindexter glasses on and stuff. You look like you in the books. So tell me, man, how do you prepare yourself week in, week out to be able to play football and also keep up the grades?
Well, what I do is, usually I'll do my work during school because I have like a lot of free classes.
Okay.
Because my schedule is senior. I got all my credits. So I just usually do a lot of my work in class. And then after school is when football comes. And then when I get home from football practice, I do my homework.
Okay. So that means you actually did your job coming in as your freshman year to be able to be in a situation where you don't really have to do too much as a senior. You really just have what? How many classes you have? 2?
I really have important classes. I really have 4.
Okay, so that's making it a breeze, and we want to make sure, we give you guys, so we giving them a shirt. So there go your shirt. Then we also giving you a gift card to Little Caesars. Because you're a football player, we got to make sure you eat. It ain't the healthiest thing, but, we try. And we have you a plaque that says, DeMonte Hart, Big Dream Sports TV Scholar Athletes of the Week.
Thanks.
One of the things, man, that I am very proud of you because I did, work with you in 7-on-7. I didn't know you were that bright of a kid. 3.5, that's huge. So you're in a great situation where a lot of colleges can recruit you. So where do you want to go?
To be honest, I like USF, to be honest.
USF?
Yeah, I really
Oh, man, that's right down the street. So we can literally go check you out.
Yeah.
All right, well, man, keep up the good work because I see you doing your thing on the field because you probably have the more pass breakups out of the DBs. You ain't got that many interceptions because obviously you playing DB for a reason because you can't catch. But we appreciate you, coming on the show and being our first Scholar Athlete of the Week.
Thank you.
Now, with that being said, if you want to be a Scholar Athlete of the Week on the Big Dream Sports TV show, inbox us your grades so we can have you on. You must have a 3.0 or higher. And we really want to put you on the show. So thank you again for coming on.
Thank you.
And we'll check with you after this small break. Welcome back to Big Dream Sports TV. I'm here with Richard and Bensley, two of Fort Myers High star athletes. But what's so special about these guys, they are Haitian Americans. Sapase.
Nabule.
You already know?
Yeah. Man, I brought you guys on the show because you guys are premier athletes, but also I understand a little bit about the Haitian culture that, you know, you guys don't really get that much support from your family because, you know, it's probably not a big sport in Haiti, but you guys are coming up in the rankings. Like literally, you guys are putting on for Haiti. Like really. What you got to say, Ben?
Not much. I just want to do it for my family.
Okay.
I want to make it big.
And I want to give a big shout out to your brother up there doing his thing at Davidson University. Like he's doing big things, gifting. That's my boy. And what's going on, bro? Like you are one of the premier defensive ends and also one of the fastest kids in the city. And a lot of people don't know that.
You're right. Well, you know, like you said, the fastest one in the city, and I'm just trying to make it for my people, man.
Yeah.
Just gonna go out there and grind, and just every day treated differently.
Yeah. And as what I do like about you two fellas, because you came late to the studio because you guys had to work. Like you work, go to school, and play ball, and you do all three things well. All three things.
Sir.
And you have
right.
what, a 3.9?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you just passed the test? My boy,
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? So, like, that's big ups to you guys. And for that, you know, for coming on the show, we want to give you guys a T-shirt. Here you go, a large. I know you got your little tight fit, right fit on. Can you breathe? I like that, though. Better athletes showing off your muscles, bro. Don't try to make me look bad.
Every day, better athletes.
Yes, sir.
Shit.
So how is it that you guys don't really have a huge support system? Because I dealt with that a little bit myself in college. When I went to App, my family didn't come up there, you know, that much to see me play. So is that like a big thing for you guys, or?
Yeah, but it motivates you because, like, when your parents come to the game, you want to do your best. And my dad, he tries his hardest to come to the game. My mom really doesn't.
Right.
Because she goes to church a lot, so
Okay.
she don't really come to my games. But I try my best when my dad comes.
Okay. What about you?
My dad barely come, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes he show up, sometimes he don't. But when he do, I feel happy just want to make them know what I'm waking up every morning for going to school doing. So I just want to show it to him. You know, he don't really understand the game like that. So with my moms, but I still trying to do my best and explain to them how is it work and why am I doing it.
Yeah. Well, one of the things I do want to tell you fellas, first of all, thank you for coming on the show, but Big Dream Sports TV got your back. We will support you through thick and thin. I didn't ride with y'all this week,
I appreciate
so
it.
it's all good, but you know, I still got y'all back. Y'all my boys. Better Athletes Performance Center has your back. You already know we down like 4 flat tires. Anything you need, we got you. And we try to make many games as possible. So when you guys get them big offers, just remember the little people. Gotcha?
Gotcha.
All right, appreciate you again, fellas, for coming on. We'll catch you up right after this small break.
The focus of our program is to enhance speed, footwork, and explosive jumping ability. Don't delay and call your speed doctors today at 239-826-7891.
Specialized in all your auto body. Custom paint, custom rims, and more. Welcome back to Big Dream Sports TV. Now we getting into the meat and potatoes, baby. This is what we're gonna talk about. Those Cypress Lake Panthers first.
Right now?
Yeah.
First one?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the Cypress Lake Panthers. What was that?
Hey, they're back, man. They're back. They took a hiatus for a couple weeks, but they're back.
They're back.
Homecoming. It was a little sloppy, though. I didn't catch the second half of that game, and a lot of penalties, but they pulled it off, man. I was really impressed with that Demps kid. Kelsey Demps. We haven't talked about him at all, but he plays a little quarterback. He plays a little DB. He's fast when you see him in person. He even had an interception on D that sealed up the game right at the end. So he was a big part of that win. So I got to give Cape credit that D held it down. People like Chris Reeves, he played both ways, and they let their heart out on the field. I'll tell you that much. But
Purple People Eaters did it again.
Them Panthers got the homecoming win, though.
That's what's up. You always want to win on homecoming. Now we're going to get into North and Mariner, but we have highlights from that game.
Southwest Florida Scores and Highlights are sponsored by CBI Inc.
that was the highlights from the North and Mariner game. As you can see, our boy Terry Lindsay Jr. got in the zone.
Yeah, Ernest Graham went back to his old high school, Mariner, had to take him out.
Yeah.
Take him out.
Big shout out to In the Zone for the highlights. That's what's up.
Yeah, they're good. And those uniforms are hot on both sides, too. I didn't even recognize Mariner.
Yeah, Mariner. I didn't even know that was Mariner.
Yeah.
And then we see Herm Riggins.
Herb, yeah, pretty decent run, pretty decent hitch.
Got out of there.
They're still using Z White sparingly. He only had 51 yards, and I think we all can agree that it's based off a hobbled ankle right now, and they're trying to protect him.
But he's pretty effective.
Personally, I don't know if he's just hurt or they're saving him for something. And you only get 10 games or so a year. I don't know what you're saving him for, honestly. But unless playoffs maybe or something like that.
These district games,
right?
They're up 1 because they beat Coast. Now they got to play Port Charlotte.
Right.
And that's another district game. So if he's healthy against them, I think
that's why they pay the coaches. I guess they know. You know what I mean? They know the kid better than we do. But
exactly.
I'm waiting. I want to see him. I want to see him in full force
because we
put him out
need
there.
this running back.
But that's just me being selfish and greedy, to be honest with you.
Well, we want to see this running back show because it's supposed to be the year of the running backs. Chris Curry's doing his thing, and then like we said earlier in the show, we got 2 of the running backs. The top ones. 3 of them because you got Dorsey, he's hurt too. So we want to see the show. So now we're gonna get into this
game of the week.
UC Dunbar. That's what you was doing.
I saw
all live.
I saw him in the first half.
Cardiac kids.
I saw him in the first half, and then the cardiac kids. This is real life. This cardiac thing. I keep waiting for him to have a cardiac arrest and just be gone. But they're impressive. I mean, every week, it's the same thing. They're coming back and they're pulling it out. And I think it's something to do with that team. They dig down. They got guys like Jason Jones out there that's just the savage. He's impressing me. Like, I was sleeping on him. That guy is cold-hearted.
And I think
smooth.
What he weighed probably about 165.
I don't know.
Soaking wet.
He just full of swag. He just full of swag.
Yeah, you can see he's out there, carries himself. He's turning into one of my favorite players around right now, to be honest with you. I just like his attitude. Is just
natural, yeah.
He's a killer, man. He don't care.
What about this kid, Riley Well?
Riley Well, that's Marcus Allen.
Marcus Allen.
Goal line, give him the ball. He's going to score.
He's in the zone.
Give him the ball.
He's in the zone.
Yeah. But
you got to give these coaches at South props, man, for this season, what they had to start out with and what they're doing. They're not just beating mediocre teams. These last 2 weeks, they beat the premier teams in the area 2 weeks in a row. Yeah. And it wasn't easy. They weren't easy wins. And these guys came back, dug down as a team, and got it done. And I can't say enough about it right now.
They playing chess on these 2 teams.
The game is chess, not checkers.
They beat Sirianni and Sammy Brown.
Yes, and them are not pushover coaches.
Not pushover coaches at all.
And we sit up here 2 weeks ago and we talk about Dunbar's defense and how impressed we are with it and how unstoppable that they seemed. Mm-hmm. And then 2 weeks in a row, I would have never thought of having 2 weeks in a row. One time you kind of like, okay, that'll happen. They blew a 14-0 lead last week.
And you think they had
or 17, I'm sorry, lately it was 17-0.
Yeah.
And then last week, at home, of all places, they're up 14-0 on South. All cylinders running, and then they lose that game.
Yeah.
With that defense. And it just baffles me. Like, I don't know what they're drinking at halftime in the locker room, what kind of Gatorade or what's in there, but they need to change it up.
And they two studs on defense that, I did not hear their name called none that night.
They were quiet.
Like, they was real quiet that night. But I do want to give a shout out to South Fort Myers offensive line. Left tackle, Herbie Emmanuel. Right tackle, Cameron Neal. And the tight end, Traylon Jean. You guys did an excellent job against the guy that we say is probably the best defensive end in
Florida.
State.
In Florida.
Sure.
In Florida.
I think so. I mean, I don't know where he was last week, but I mean, everybody has down weeks, and I'm sure he's going to be back doing big things.
They got this bye week to think about it. They got a bye week to think about.
I just thought
you're right about the offensive line. They on that last drive, they went 8 plays for 80 yards to win the game, led by Maurice Flournoy. Mm-hmm. He completed 2 passes the whole game, and one of them was a 35-yarder from the get, right on that drive.
Brandon Lewis.
That set it all off. Mm-hmm. And it's just impressive that the composure that these kids have to come back every week and win these games.
Yeah.
And it's gonna build character, and it's gonna. If they get to the playoffs, that's gonna mean something down there.
They beat everybody city-wise. Now it's time to take it out of the city.
But what I'm saying though is these tight games and what they're going through and pulling them out is going to be beneficial down the road for them.
Because
they're going to believe they can win every single game.
Because they're playing 4 quarters of football. And one of the things that, I thought Dunbar I knew it was going to be a tight game. You said it on the last week's show. It was going to be a tight game.
He almost picked the score right out.
Yeah.
He said 22-16.
Yeah.
He was off 1 point.
So, I'm thinking, Dunbar, come in the game, I thought they hit the smelling salt from off of Laley. They were awoke. They came out, and I'm talking about it was just like unbelievable.
Them 2 running backs.
Yeah. They popped off, and I just knew, and I was like, oh man,
I was over there pumping up my chest, puffing out. I was like, you see that? You see
and
that?
Got real. As soon as we left,
we got some lightning that struck down. We got a break, and we were like, all right.
But I got a bone to pick with Dunbar High School. If you want to win, get Kenny Benjamin the ball.
If you want to win, put Kenny in.
If you want to win, put Kenny in. I don't know if they got to give him the number 45, but you have to get this guy the ball.
If that's what it takes for the second half, they got to do something because you said it last week. There's something about them the second half. They come out on fire and they can't do anything in the second half. And I don't know what it is. And if that's what they need to do to fix it, that's what they need to do. Something needs to change, man. Because these kids are too good. This
right now,
too good.
Oh no, they killed Kenny. He's out of there.
I don't know if it's adjustments or what, but anyway.
Now we have a kid that you just mentioned. Out of Baker, 20, Riverdale, 17.
Ooh.
What is the kid name?
Luke Inslee. That man had
Tell me about it.
171 yards.
Coming out of nowhere.
Receiving.
Yes.
I mean, he's one of the top in the state, by the way, if you guys don't know. He's number 4 for out of Baker. This kid, I witnessed a kid that plays on a team that really don't have no identity, no type of support, no type of help. They giving him the ball just straight out of, hey, we don't have nothing else. We don't know what to call. Let's just see what we can do. And when they throw it to him, he always come down with it. And he plays defense. Playmakers play offense and defense.
Well, they're all over the place around here,
They popping up.
They popping up. Like a lot of these kids that we did not mention earlier in the year, they really starting to make a statement, making us feel like
they don't make me feel any type of way, to be honest with you. I mean, we're just like everybody else. I mean, there's always going to be surprises like that. You can't know everything.
As I said to our viewers and fans, if they show, we're going to mention them.
And like Drew said, he goes, if you're going to ball, we're going to put you on.
Simple as that.
Luke Inslee, keep doing what you're doing. Going back, Brandon Lewis, get healthy. Hope you're able to play next game.
Yes, sir.
So Fort Myers dropped 2 in a row.
2 in a row.
2 in a row?
I don't remember last time that's happened.
It was really, it was a game that wasn't surprising. They went in without D. Felix, and he pretty much was, the guy that they revolved their offense around. And
you can't say his name without saying the man.
Yeah, the man.
Okay. So what is Fort Myers without Felix?
Well, it's you have to adjust.
Is he the whole team?
No, he's not the whole team, but you have to adjust. When you have a great guy like Felix that you lose, you know what I'm saying? Now you're in scrambling mode. Now you're in scrambling mode and you panicking. So now you're going into a game not just playing a pushover, you playing a powerhouse. And you have to figure out this identity without this superstar. Like, it's going to take time. And the other guys have to show up. They have to make plays until
they got the guys. They got the guys in Stovall, guys like that. And
they put Dawson DeGroot at quarterback this game.
Really?
When I tell you this kid can do anything,
I believe it. I believe it. But if you want to talk about DBs, Charlotte had a kid over there, I think his name's Savorian Warren, something like that. 3 picks. Picked them off 3 times last week.
But in that game, I seen a lot of wide open kids, and it comes with time because the group was back there.
Well, but we also know they can't throw.
Yeah,
they cannot throw.
So we got to get on passing there,
I'm
buddy.
itching though. I'm itching to talk about our guys, man. Varro.
Oh man.
Our Vikings, man.
Varro or
We-
Tompkins and
Yes.
Because
It's every week. Every week.
show up and show out. Because that's what they do.
191 all-purpose yards for Tompkins. He's punt returning. He's catching balls. He's playing defense.
And he got another pick.
And Bessie's just lights out. This kid's becoming one of the best quarterbacks around here.
For real. Not just.
Do you agree? What do you think?
them two. I mean,
'Cause I respect your
that's
opinion.
a perfect match.
Yeah.
That's. I don't think there's no combination like that.
Because it's like, what is Devin without Bessie? And what is Bessie without
That's like a.
Devin?
Well, Devin's
That's
still
like
Devin because that man had an 85-yard punt return that Bessie had nothing to do with.
But at the same time,
and it
he
came back,
had
but
11.
You know what Bessie did
200
have something to do with was the comeback win. They came back to win that game.
And they had to play on Saturday, but he had 211 yards.
And Bessie is the first quarterback in our area to reach 1,000 yards passing.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, fun fact.
That's a nice stat right there. Look at you. Look at you.
How exciting is that? A kid that we had on the show.
Both of them, man. I'm proud of them, man. I'm proud of them.
But we not gonna toot your horn. You got to finish the season strong.
that.
We
True
gonna
that,
listen.
man.
I don't care. I don't know what they toot toot. We gonna toot it all the way
But you
through.
saying one time about you don't want him to dab. Your nephew to dab.
No, we gonna dab for them.
We're dabbing with them
you know
right
what I'm saying?
now. I'm
We gonna
dabbing
toot
with
toot
them right now. I
because
don't dab, but I'll dab with them for sure, man. They
And
were
then
down
we had
24-21. They came back and won that game 28-24.
Did their thing.
And the bottom line is, he's a playmaker, Mr. Tompkins. Seriously.
Yes.
There's not a lot like him around here.
That's Antonio Brown. That's Antonio Brown.
well, he had to mention something.
That's big props. No, hey, that's Cap's guy, Antonio Brown.
Yeah, 'cause
that's
he's a
high
Steelers
praise right there. That is high praise.
Now we had Gulf Coast over Estero 23-0. Lake Placid, I guess the Gators showed up on
Did they?
Gateway. Yeah, because
Did
they
they?
swamped them 40-0. Oh,
Wow.
I didn't even know that. That's a score that I didn't even see. 40-0.
40.
So the alligator actually came today.
Yeah, he came and I guess
Apparently,
he,
ate the whole team up.
Yeah, no.
Hey, what happened to Caesar? He couldn't have been playing.
I don't know.
I don't know. Those are our guys, man. Rough week. We can't. I mean, sometimes we jump on people too hard. I think for 1 week.
But with that,
You especially.
yeah, but you know, because we were tired because we didn't have the Cape and Port Charlotte game, so we end up being tired. And then, you know, your boy came back, and I'm back on top.
Yeah, we had to correct that. I saw the stats before that. He was trying to get slick with his
Haters in the
win
building.
numbers. Was
Haters
not
in
right.
the
He
building.
knew about it.
Bam, bam, bam.
It's all right, but he's still up one.
I'm up one. This
You're
is
up
what
one.
Halfway through the year, we're pretty much tied. I'm
He
gonna
up
say
one.
it's a tie.
Okay. So now we're gonna go into our picks of the week.
You gonna take a break, or we
Oh,
go right to the picks?
We're going right to the picks.
All right,
Come
right
on,
to the
man.
picks then. All right. Keep it moving.
Yeah, we're gonna go with you.
You want me to go first?
Yes.
Well, I'm not in last right now.
No, you're not.
But we're gonna let you go
All
first
right,
though,
all
because
right.
you was in last.
Right now,
last
okay.
time.
Off the get, I got Fort Myers over Lehigh. I know my Lehigh boys are in here right now. Just sit down, stay over where you are. All right. I just don't see Fort Myers losing 3 in a row. I will not be surprised if I see Lehigh win this game, especially when they got the type of players they do over there. But if I'm sitting there in a competition with you guys picking games, I gotta go with Fort Myers. But my heart's with Lehigh, kind of, because those are my guys. I like them a lot. Bishop Rowe, I got them
Oh, we go
over Avon Park.
Really?
I got your Wildcats beating East Lee. I know it seems like I'm being favoritism, but there's 1 week that it looked bad picking Cypress I shouldn't have done them. But I got to pick them over Immokalee again. I really do.
You literally gonna just pick Cypress. We
I'm
just
not,
go from here
though.
on
I'm
out.
not, though. I'm
Owen,
not.
Cypress.
I sit there and I stare
Just
at
give
them when
it
I'm
to
making my picks, and I'm like,
They better than
can't-
they're
Purple
better than
people.
that. They're
I
better.
can't. So,
That's what he see.
Hey,
They're better than that.
I'm taking, I know we just pumped up Ida Baker a little bit, but I'm taking Cape. They are due.
Dude,
All right, they got heart. I got.
this is a district too.
Huh?
This is a district game too.
I hope
know
they
what?
got some DBs. 'cause
No. What I'm impressed with, you guys, what I saw live out of Isaac Washington, that running back from Cape, that boy is running hard, and he's running with a purpose. And I think, he impressed me in that second half. So I'm counting on that. I'm counting on that Cape D to come strong, and I'm picking Cape. Done deal. So.
Oh, done
Me
deal.
too, yeah.
He's
I'm taking Laley. I'm taking Laley over Mariner all day long. I got Gateway over LaBelle. And, of course, Charlotte, they're doing the thing. I'm taking them over Island Coast, especially since your boy Game it still isn't playing, right? So taking Charlotte, and that's where I'm at. Did I miss anything this week?
Nope.
We on good, right?
You on point. What you got?
I think how many games is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I'm gonna go 8-0.
Yeah.
8-0. Okay, cool. Okay. I mean, straight up.
Now
we coming at you
really
live.
Stay positive.
Fort Myers, I'm picking over Lehigh.
Okay.
Chris Curry better get the ball 25 times. And if Chris Curry is consistent with these stats that he's been putting up, then I would say he is the #1 back.
That'd be big news if Lehigh can pull off this game.
If he can run it over them,
I think he can.
If he can run it over Fort Myers defense, I could say he's that because he got 80 against Dunbar.
Yep.
He got 123 against South.
Yep.
And if he get 100 against Fort Myers, that's him. But
I think that goes without saying.
But I am picking Fort Myers over them because I feel Fort Myers is the strongest squad. We got Lehigh boys in the studio, but they. I like y'all though. But Hart, I expect Hart to stop whoever.
Yeah.
Stop whoever out there outside.
He got to do his thing.
Bensley.
Yeah.
But I got Bishop over Avon Park. Estero, I'm picking Eastleigh. Willie Neal is back.
So you picking
He will be playing. No,
so you just picked
Estero.
You just said you picked Eastleigh.
My bad. I'm sorry, but I kind of got excited because my boy is back.
You finally picked his school.
Mr. AKA Slash is back.
He's back.
He's back. So I'm picking Estero over Eastleigh.
I don't know if we should give that one. He said Eastleigh.
Yeah, we might.
I just ended up with that.
All right.
Okay, I'm picking Mark Lee over Cypress.
Slide.
But you got on the purple shirt, bro.
Listen.
That's pretty, man.
Listen. I like Isaiah Thomas and Chris Joseph. That's the only reason why
that Demps kid's serious too, man. I'm telling you.
That's the only reason why I kind of feel like they got a chance in any given Friday. I feel like that.
Hey, you want to put this on though?
No. You can
keep it.
Will you please do something with that?
You keep that because I did pick Mark Lee over Cypress, so I can't touch that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna pick Ida Baker over Kate. Luke.
He's gonna be out there. I am your father.
I am your father. He's gonna be all over Kate. I feel it. Luke.
All right.
Luke Inslee.
I got my faith in the KD this week.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
I don't feel anything coming from over
there. Exactly. And this one, and I know because I don't care what y'all say, they beat Dunbar. But I'm picking Mariner over Laley.
I saw you email that pick, and I thought it was a mistake.
He said it. Mariner over Laley.
I wasn't going to believe it until he actually said it.
Listen.
That's a real pick, though?
That's my real pick. I'm really not sold on Laley. I've seen them play, I'm going to say, one of the worst teams we have in Lee County.
All right.
And they stuck with them.
All right. Well.
So I'm picking Mariner because Mariner is pretty good.
Okay. I think you're just worried about making them mad again like you did a couple weeks ago. But
I'm looking for Gateway to bounce back against LaBelle.
All right.
I'm looking for LaBelle. And Charlotte
MG6
is going to... Charlotte is going to beat...
They're going to what? What are they going to do?
Island Coast.
Well, we just going to say
this,
is it going to be bad?
This is... Man, listen.
MG6 is
listen, I'm going to just be honest with you. I be on Facebook looking at all types of...
You're on Facebook all day.
All day. I gotta stay current. I'm looking at the kids, see what they saying.
The most current person I know.
I'm basically just looking, observing, seeing what they talking about. But Charlotte and Island Coast. But I'm looking at the kids from Island Coast, and it don't seem like they're in it no more.
Yeah.
Life is dead over there with them.
Somebody's got to go wake them up. Maybe it should be you.
Life is dead over there. Maybe they're waiting for Gaming to come back, but it don't look pretty good.
Ain't nobody got time to wait for anything.
Ain't nobody got time.
It don't look pretty good because
not at all. So
they're.
All right. So is the champ gonna pick the champ? Gonna pick
Hey, listen.
his
I'm not even gonna give my champ this week. I lied. The champ is here. Okay, well, listen, I got terrified
It's the saddest
last
champ
week.
I ever seen.
But hey, listen, man, I got terrified last week
Temporary
of Chris Curry
Yeah.
and his his midget bodyguard and his tall bodyguard. I'm going with Lehigh over
What are you
Fort Myers.
talking about? Oh,
I'm going with Lehigh over Fort Myers because
Oh,
I feel like y'all can look
Do
at
you
me.
feel like they're gonna pass the ball?
That's what I was gonna get into because I feel like the coach is gonna watch this show and he's gonna stretch the field.
just because you say so?
I hope, please listen. Stretch the field, let Chris Curry carry y'all away. Stop running all them screens because they got some DBs over there that will come up and hit you. Lehigh over Fort Myers. Then I'm going with my boys, Bishop. Over AI. Like I'm gonna ride with them to the season. Yeah,
The Vikings?
Yeah, the Vikings.
How can you not?
And I'm going with my Astera Wildcats for the first time of the year.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, hey.
Is that because you ran into old coach?
No, because Willie Neal is
Willie
back. He said it. Point blank. Willie Neal is back. And I'm going with the Seminoles over your Panthers. Immokalee over Cypress. And then I'm going with, yes. I told you.
Immokalee not Seminoles though.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Indians.
They're Indians.
The
man.
Indians?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Please don't put them at Florida State.
Well, you know what I'm
He's
saying.
got Florida State stuck in his brain.
Hey, they got the same
Immokalee
chant,
Indians.
but they still got the same chant. That's the same thing. All right, and then I'm gonna go with.
Man, you can't be lumping all the Indians all together as one
Yeah, cause
tribe.
we don't.
There's different tribes. You
We
know?
don't need them coming to attack us. Like, listen, my fault. Indians, not Seminoles.
Correct.
All right, I'm going with Outer Baker over Cape, Lely over Mariner, LaBelle over Gateway, and Charlotte over Island Coast.
Mariner, kill him.
I'm
know
going
Mariner gonna kill
8-0. I'm going 8-0. I feel it.
him. No, you're
This is
not,
my
because you
week.
didn't pick Mariner.
This is my week.
You
This
didn't
is
pick
his
Mariner.
week.
You're
This
not
is
going
my
to win
week.
that game.
This
I
is
got
his
them all right this week.
The Cypress
I'm
Lake
gonna
Panthers.
have to come up with my own champ.
If Mariner win,
I'm gonna need it.
listen,
I'm gonna need it.
if Mariner win, I get 2 wins for
need
that.
Let me tell you
If
something.
Mariner win, I get 2 wins for that.
Okay, all right. Well, you're gonna have to take 2 losses somewhere else then.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
going to be a
I'm
loss regardless.
But I'm gonna say this
If
right here.
Mariner wins, I'll give you 2 wins for
Hey,
that.
give me 2 wins if Mariner win.
I ain't say nothing like that.
I'm behind you too.
But listen, I'm
Whatever,
sitting.
man.
But anyway,
Let 'em have it,
but
man.
you know what's gonna be funny though?
What's that?
You're gonna be looking like the
champ.
Florida Gators
He's looking really good.
did this weekend. Oh, did I say that? We'll be right back right after this small break.
DBU.
Indians, man. The Indians.
UF.
Walking Urban Swag. Specialize in retro Jordans and all different types of tennis shoes that's hard to find. We also carry size 50 and up shorts starting at $55. We also carry all our basic biker pants, jeans, and shorts. They start at $25. As you can see, we have a variety of different types of shoes here. We'll kick consignment. Stop in today and check us out at Urban Swag / Kick Cartel 239.
Welcome back to Big Dream Sports TV. Fellas, the end of the show.
Man, I really wish I could have seen what was going on during the break with these Lehigh
man.
guys and these Fort Myers guys
Yeah.
talking back and forth about this week. One dude's gonna be on this dude's island. This dude,
Yeah,
And
it
it's
sounds
just
like a
so happy
UCF
that we
fight.
got a receiver
just-
and a DB in the
just
same
sitting
division.
there right here. Yeah,
Where else is this happening? This doesn't happen anywhere else in
It
Southwest
can't
Florida.
be.
Well, we can have this.
I mean, I think we should have set it up like a UFC fight. Just let them talk.
Let them get
right
up there
here.
and be like, bomb.
You know, see what happens. I know you picked Lehigh.
Oh, yeah.
I picked Fort Myers. So we're gonna
Chris
see what
Curry,
will you
terrified.
pick.
I picked on Fort Myers.
Right.
I picked them
So-
greenies.
So I'm the only one. I'm in the middle, you know, and I can afford to take a loss because.
Oh, you already
You
admit
can
no.
afford to take a
I
loss?
can afford to take a loss. I'm up top. Like,
Can I get
By
that deal?
one.
I'm all the way up.
Can I get that deal?
Why? See,
Maryland
that's
win,
when,
I
that's
get
when
them
you
two.
know you're
That
not
deal's
up top.
off, man.
That's when you know you ain't up top, when you got to take a deal. All the way up.
When you're trying to make deals,
Yeah.
right.
But
But anyway,
I-
it's gonna be a good week. It's gonna be fun, man.
Yeah, I appreciate the boys coming on, man. Shout out to Fort Myers. Shout out to Lehigh.
boys right there.
All other 13 schools.
That is a game I want to be at this week.
Yes,
Yes, for
'cause
sure.
we gonna see if beast mode is the truth.
Oh, he's the truth,
Darren
but we're just gonna
Felix
see what
is
he can
back.
do this week.
Oh, D. Felix.
Darren Felix is back.
Breaking news. Again,
My bad. The man.
Are we supposed to?
Darren Felix.
Are we
is
supposed
back.
to tell people that?
I don't know, but it's all good.
It's out now.
It's out.
Yeah. Oops.
But with that being said, don't let your responsibilities get in the way of your talent. Peace.
He said peace.
Yes. But I said peace.
That's a
No, because
percent sign.
no, because that's what Owen did with that. Because he started off.
That's like saying 4.
We can do this.
He said,
That's what they're doing. And we out.
oh.